Hi YouTube, Make My Marvel here with the Deadpool X-Force edition premium format from Sideshow Collectibles. This statue has an edition size of 1500, and this was a variant that came out after the original Deadpool premium format in his traditional red and black uniform. I missed out on that one, but when this one came up for order, I snatched this one up. This one is not as popular, or I should say it's not as valuable as the red and black one is, the traditional uniform. But it's still a very nice statue. I kind of wish I did have the red and black one, over this one. But I like this too. This is definitely not a bad statue. I just think the red and black is something about it that, for me, that's a little more eye-catchy. The base is slightly different. The hands are different, and I'll get into that as I go through the review of this one. The biggest thing with this is that it comes with one head. The regular and exclusive of the red and black has two switch-out heads. This just has this head, which seems to be the more popular head. Most people that have the red and black one do display him with this style head. You can see, this statue, regardless if it's this version or the regular version, is that's sculpted unbelievably well. Just look at the mass there, the ear. You can see the ear underneath with the fabric all pulling over it. Now, granted, that's not fabric, it's sculpt. It's polystone, but the way they shaded it and painted it, it just did an unbelievable job. You can see through, looks like his mouth is open underneath it as he's kind of talking. So really well done. The mixed media on this, there's all his like little pouches and belts and everything. It's all leather. So all these little pieces here, they're all leather and fabric. The katana sheaths are held in by, fabric, and they kind of move, which is nice. They're not static in one place, so they move around like they normally would. Now, like I was saying, the paint on this one, I don't think it's painted as well as the red and black one is. You can see here, kind of, sort of. It's really, really tough to see, but the head has a little bit more shading than the torso does. It's very, very slight, and it's not that noticeable at all. But it's not an exact perfect match. The colors used for it are really well, though. Perfect, blacks and grays. It's not really, shouldn't really call that a black, because it's more of an extremely dark gray with a nice light gray. It's got a ton of shading in it. So for the hands, the X-Force version, they went with double swords, and the regular version of the red and black one has him holding two guns, or the exclusive here is a rubber chicken with dynamite up its ass. I think all the hands are nice, equally nice. Just depends on how you display it. That's one of the things I do like about this statue more, is I actually like the swords better. The swords are actually real metal too, so that's all real chromed out metal, which is, I didn't expect that at all. I thought they were going to be plastic. And then when I unboxed this thing, when I first got it, I heard that nice little metal ting to it, and I was pleasantly surprised that they're actual real metal. They got all the detail on this, just like the other version too. A little Deadpool emblem on his gloves. Even the wrap around the handles of the sword, that looks like real, fabric or leather. But again, it's just sculpted. Now, one little paint flaw that this does have, and again, I like to point these things out to everybody. I don't really care if this devalues my statue or not, because I want you guys to know if there's anything that these things come wrong with. But it's real tough to see. I'm trying to get a better shot of it. It's right there on the back of his calf. Yeah, right there. It's just it's a little part where the paint, I don't know if it came off or just was never really painted on. I think when the statue was put in the box, I think maybe the paint rubbed off in the styrofoam, but that's it. It's that little area right there. I'll probably get that touched up. And that way, just clean it up, and the statue will be fine. And the base is different than the regular version as well. This has got the X-Force version, which is different than the X-Men version. In the X-Men version of this base, this part's all red, and these wedges are blacked out, so the colors are reversed. I kind of wish they just kept it like the X-Men one. I think it would have gone better in line, unless they go ahead and create more X-Force characters, in the future and continue this base theme. But I kind of wish it just fit in a little bit better with the X-Men one. The other base has Deadpool's emblem on it with looks like 45 caliber pistol rounds, around the entire base, standing up. It's also that base too for the regular one. It's a larger circumference, so it takes up a little bit more display area. I think both bases are nice. The regular one I think has got more detail, looks a little bit better, but both of them are real simple disc, puck style bases. So get a couple more shots for you guys. Okay, the best part about this statue is definitely the sculpt, by far. And even this one is starting to go up in value now. I don't think it's crazy. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. But I'd probably say $600 or $700 maybe is what it's valued at now. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. But all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care.